Right then, Manchester United are playing in Moldova against Sheriff, FC Sheriff. I love the Europa League for carnage like that. So they started off the group with a 3-0 win away to Ammonia Nicosia in Cyprus, and they should not be underestimated. Obviously, those of you remember they beat Real Madrid in the Champions League last season. They kept a clean sheet in their last 3 matches in the Europa League. They're currently unbeaten this season. Fucking banana skin central list, lads. Right. How do they play? Well, their biggest asset probably is their compactness. They're extremely tactically organised and they love a counter-attack. So the things that United have been good at this season, breaking on teams, using our pace, that sort of stuff, yeah, no. That's what they're going to do to us. 4-5-1 out of possession, a little bit like a 4-3-3 in possession where that left winger, Rashid, is very dangerous. He comes inside and sort of hovers just off the main striker, giving them a little bit of a doubling up and overload in the central sort of area. They keep a really good shape. Each line across the formation playing very, very close together makes it very difficult to pass through them. And the width that they get from the forward runs of the fullback when they're in possession. This is when they're most dangerous. They create overloads in wide areas, and they look to break in those areas, and they're definitely unafraid to flood the box when they get the chance to go forward. This is going to kill me giving their 11 out, but this is their 11. Koval, Zuhuri, Kiki, Radiljic, Kapozo, Diop, Kayabu, Badolo, Otara, Atimwen, Akbani. Starman, I've killed that, Anna. Rashid Akbani. So, top scorer for Sheriff this season, got 5 goals, getting a goal and assist in the last game that they played in Nicosia. Crucial to their counter-attacking style of play. Very, very quick, very, very physical. Definite danger, wide or central. Clinical enough when he gets given the opportunity, for sure. Definitely going to put us under some pressure on the counter. And if he gets 1v1, then it can be a 50-50 thing. Sometimes the faster man just wins. Starting 11 that I'm going to go with, I think the dilemma that you've got here is Ten Hag really has to get some minutes into his first 11 ahead of the derby. We can't just go a month without that sort of intensity, and we do need to pick up some points in the Europa League. So second string, sorry lads, you got to sit it out. We're going with our best 11. That being said, I think Dubravka gets an opportunity in goal. After that, I pretty much think this is our strongest 11. And when I get to the forwards, I'll tell you why I've gone with what I've gone. Delo right back, Malacia left back, Martinez left centre half, Varane, if fit, which is obviously the big if for Varane, in there. Eriksson. Currently, I think this changes, but currently, McTominay. I do think this changes, but right now, on form, McTominay. Bruno in the 10. And this is where there's actually a decision to be made. Sancho on the left, Anthony on the right, Cristiano Ronaldo down the middle. Why no Rashford? Rashford's main attribute is running in behind. Rashford's main attribute is getting in behind the defence, both centrally and when he plays off the left-hand side. United will not get in behind this defence. United are going to have to play through this defence. Cristiano Ronaldo's problem in a United shirt this season is that outside of the box, he offers you nothing. Someone has to come and do his pressing. Someone has to do all of his link-up play. So for most of the game, you're playing with 10 men. However, when the ball goes into the box, I'd rather Cristiano Ronaldo than any other Manchester United player to get his toe on the end of it and put it in the back of the net. So for that reason, against a team I fully expect to sit in a low block, Cristiano Ronaldo starts up front. Jadon Sancho on the left over Marcus Rashford. 1. Despite the goals and assists, I think he's not playing that great, Marcus. So 1 form, 2 makeup of the way he plays. Jadon works brilliantly in between the lines, likes to pick up the ball in that sort of space and run at people rather than receiving it in behind and running off people. And I want to see Anthony just continue to develop and get some more minutes. I think Casemiro comes on at half time, and I would imagine Marcus comes on at some point in the game anyway. I'm not sure this is the game for youngsters. I think this will be a very hostile environment that United are going into. And to beat them, I think you first and foremost have to be wary of the counter. That's why Harry Maguire is nowhere near this team. He can't play on that halfway line. He can't play counter-attack football where you expect to be countered. He's great in a counter-attacking side because he just has to patrol 10 yard. But when you got to get to the halfway line, it's got to be Martinez. They've got a very dynamic forward line. We need to match that. They've got pace to burn on the counter. We've got to match that. They will sit combative and be explosive when they win it. We've got to match that. And we should always make sure that you plus one in the back line because they will only attack through direct, over-the-top channel balls. That's it. They're not going to build up play with 10, 15 passes. They are not going to do that. They're going to be a fully low-blocked side that are coming for a 0-0 and will celebrate it like they've won something. It's the Manchester United name. It still carries a lot of weight. And width. They stay extremely compact defensively, so there's opportunity to penetrate down the flanks with overlapping fullbacks, and I think you're going to have to get the ball into the box. Again, that's why Cristiano Ronaldo is going to play, because if you can get into the areas to the side of the 18-yard box and start putting crosses in from the left and from the right, Cristiano Ronaldo can find some sort of space, and Bruno can be there for the second ball if he misses that one. There will not be a lot of space centrally, so you don't want to flood that with men. You want to keep people wide and put balls into that area and hope that Ronaldo can get on those. Sancho and Anthony, if they run at their men, coming in from the wide areas and run at their men, can draw fouls. I wouldn't be surprised to see United go 1-0 up from a penalty and then maybe double our lead from either a set play or from a cross into the box for Cristiano Ronaldo. There we go. No easy games in Europa League. They're all a frustration, and this will be a tough watch, this game. Make no mistake. It's a 5:45 kickoff, so come and join us for the review after the game. And if you're new, make sure to subscribe. I want to know your first goal scorer and the minute, and I might start giving away some prizes if people get it. So get your comments in. I'll see you in the next one. Hey, thank you for watching the video. If you are new around these parts, then don't forget to subscribe. My channel is proudly supported by my community on Patreon. If you'd like to get a little bit of extra content, a Discord group, meetups, five-a-side games, weekly podcasts, behind the scenes, and even an occasional bit of transfer news as and when I get it, then for the price of a pint, you can show your appreciation for the content that we make and get some goodies for doing so as well. Check the link in the description or click the button right here. You'll also find all of my socials here too if you want to follow me on any of those platforms. Nice one.